Most important category, sir, is the string data type. Alright, sir? Yes. Just now we said, sir, everyone is having a just concept that the string is a collection of characters. Yes, definition may be collection of characters, but Python supports only string data type. You do not have separate data type to represent an individual character. Even an individual character is also treated as a string with respect towards a Python. I hope you understand. Yes. So if I just write, let us say, for example, like this. So for example, I just have, let's say, x is equals to some what's a BOM, and let's say y is equals to, I just have what's a B. Just consider. X is equals to, I have, let's say, what's a BOM. A group of 3 characters, some let's say, yes. Let's say y is equals to what, sir? I have, let's say, only b. Now what is the difference here? The first one has, tell me, group of characters, the second one has only one character. But still, when you just find the type of x or type of y, you will be only getting what's a string. You will be only getting what's a string here. Okay? So that means, come on, listen. That means, it's very clear, sir. In Python, always a string is represented inside the words or double quotes or single quotes. It can be anything, okay? Double quotes or single quotes. So don't think that the string data type is always restricted to only characters. Listen here, only character. Anything in Python written under double quotes will be treated as, tell me, string. Either it is numbers or it is special symbols, or it is a combination of characters and numbers, or combination of characters and symbols. If you mention something under double quotes, it is treated as a string. Am I right, everyone? Am I right, everyone? Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Anything. You can even mention, sir, double quotes of 1, 2, 3. Don't think that 1, 2, 3 is a number here. It is a string here. It is a string here. I hope you understand. Okay? Right. So, you basically what to tell me? Represent string either in double quotes or single quotes. So it may take any content into that. You can represent characters, you can represent numbers into it, you can represent special symbols. So it can be a combination of any of these. Okay? Right. So do not have the misconception that, sir, a string should always have characters. Okay? So when you look at your C language, so most of the times we use what to tell me? Only the characters to represent what to tell me? String here. Alright, sir? Like cat. But here, we will always say, tell me, sir, with respect to any category, sir, we use here. Any category we use here. I'll just show you quickly, everyone. I'll just show you quickly, everyone. Just try to understand with all the differences what I explained with respect to string. Then we'll go to the most important operations, sir, with respect to the competitive coding and tell me, let's say problem solving sessions. There's nothing but the string slicing. String slicing. Okay, string is treated as an array of characters. So how can you select a particular character out of it? How can you select a part of it? How can you cut it from the end? How can you cut it from the beginning? Okay, what do you mean by indexing? That everything you will see, sir. Okay, so this is an important part that everyone should have an idea, sir, before we start with the problems. Getting my point? Getting my point? Tell me, yes. Okay, so at the end I'll give you simple parts of problems, sir. Everyone, minimum around 5 to 10 problems I'll try to give it, sir. So everyone solve their problems and get it ready by tomorrow. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, okay, so we'll continue like that. Okay, right. So now, let us start with, do we need to keep it? No, 12:30, 9:30 to 12:30. What's time now? 11:30. We have another 1 hour. We'll finish the remaining data types, okay?
में 5-10 मिनट तो कैसे उसके सामने
right, Amma. We'll quickly move on, okay? Yeah. So now let's say I'm just writing like this. Look at this carefully, everyone. So here, let's say for example, x is equals to just a character called L. Just a character called L. Let's say y is equals to, let's say, what's a group of character called LTC? Okay? LTC. Right. Now, let us see, sir, what type of x it is and what type of y it is. Are you getting my point? So I've written one is one character, one is what's a group of characters. Just look at this here. So I'm just writing now type of x. Type of x. Just enter. What is it, sir? String. It is a string. But do you have a group of characters here? No, only one character. Now let us see type of y. Now let's see type of y. How much we have, sir? Just a string. Just a string. I hope you understand. This is also a string. So when you have a group of characters, it is a string. When you have a single character, also it is a string. Now into a peculiar case. Let's see. Z is equals to, sir, double quotes of 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have only numbers as a part of this. Alright, sir? Tell me yes. For that I included under what, sir? Tell me double quotes. I included under double quotes. Now let's see what happens here. Just do type of Z. String. Still it is a string. Alright, sir? Yes. That's what we said. So anything which is represented under double quotes will be treated as string. Either it is telling characters, or it is the numbers, or it is a single character, or it is a special symbol of whatever. Whatever it is treated as a string. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Yes, sir. So now let us see, sir, the question and the most interesting, sir, the string operations. Sir, on the string, you can perform the various operations, sir. And the most important one here is, yes, we will see how to access the individual character, whether the string is indexed or not. Okay? And then if it is indexed, what is the starting index, what is the ending index? How can I slice a string to the selected part? How can I access just the first character, just the last character, or let's say part of the first 3 characters, or maybe last 2 characters, or middle 3 characters? I want to access anything, anywhere, any part of the string. So how can I do it, sir? So this is possible, sir, using an important operation called slicing. Okay? Slicing. But before that, sir, everyone understands, sir, a string is always treated as, tell me, sir, an array of characters or what's anything. Okay? Or a group of characters, a group, but it need not be always characters, it can be anything under words or double quotes here. Okay. So now understand, sir, how can I access the first character of a string? How can I access the second character of a string? I think you might have heard the concept of arrays, sir, in a similar way. When you have a group of elements, how do you access the individual elements, sir? Using the words of index value. Okay? So here we can also say same thing with respect to the string data type. Sir, in Python, the strings are indexed. In Python, strings are indexed. That means every character in the words of string, or every digit in the string, or let's say, sir, every letter in the string, okay, will have some index value. You can access that character, sir, using that index value. So now let us see how do you write that word, sir, index value here. Listen carefully, everyone. So let's say, for example, I have assume that x, let's say LDC students are noisy. Okay, so this is the string I am taking. LTCE students are noisy. Okay, right. So when I take this, you tell me, I have multiple words here. Am I right, everyone? Tell me yes. The basic operation that everyone is interested, sir, because string, anything present under double quotes, you call it as a string. So I just want to know how many characters are there in my string. I have written a string called LTCE students are noisy. Okay? Can anyone directly say how many characters we have? We have to physically count and say. Am I right, sir? Yes. But there is an inbuilt method available in Python, sir. That is the first operation that everyone is interested. Tell me, what is the finding the length of a string? So the method name is called what's a length. Okay, so Python consisting of many inbuilt functions. Your job becomes very simple if you know the functions. Are you getting my point? Yes. Need not remember, they are also very simple. They are like the naming convention itself is the function name or method name you have. So it's very simple. That's why we say the another what's a feature of Python is the more availability of inbuilt function. Okay, the more number of the inbuilt packages or libraries you have, which can provide lots of functions. You need not remember that functions. Most of the function names are like just as per their operation name. If I want to sort it, I just have a sort. If I want to find a length, I have a length. I don't understand. So it just based on its what's it tell me? The operation name, we have the function name. So that's why you need not memorize it. I hope you understand. So most of the times it's simple. So that's the reason, sir. The another important reason what we can say Python has gained, tell me, popularity. Okay, now? Right. So shall we first start with the first operation, finding the length of the string? Answer yes. Okay, let's go with it now, sir. Okay. So now let's see. So before we start with the indexing and slicing, sir, let us first understand the basic method of tell me finding its length here. So let's say yes, I'm writing the same thing, sir. Let's say x is equals to let's say LTCE last bench students are more noisy. LTCE last bench students are more noisy. Okay, right. So this is my what's a statement. This is my statement. So now let us see. I want to find the length of this string, sir. I want to find length of this string. Now let us see how I am getting. So just I'm writing x dot. There is an inbuilt method available, sir, which is nothing but tell me everyone, sir. length, and it's a method. So you must use always methods having that open brace and closed brace here. Just enter. Just enter. Test your object has no attribute. Any spelling we are going to mix? Okay, I'll just add enter. Okay. Here, I've just written what's a length method. Okay. So actually, sir, this is with respect to maybe other Java and all. Here we write simply a word called len. Okay, sorry, len. So this is the case with respect to other programming languages. We use length here. Okay, just use something like this simply. Just write len of x. The method is len. Like print, like type how we have written. The method name is what's a length. Length. Don't write length here, sir. Just full name. Don't write it. len. That's all. len of x. And now let us see what it gives. 39. How many characters are sir? 39 characters. In what string? LTCE last bench students are noisy. In that string I have tell me everyone, sir, 39 characters. So I'm able to find the length of the string just using tell me an inbuilt method called length. Am I right, everyone? Yes, sir. So this we use it many times when you are processing the for loop or iterators and everything, sir. Just everyone make a note of it, sir. Length method is used to find length of the given string. Length of the given string. Yes, sir. So now let's come to the indexing. Now let us come to the indexing. Now tell me, sir, I want to access the individual characters. Sir, I want to access, let us say, the characters such as what's up, okay, n in noisy. Okay, or let's say I want to access the word only noisy. Let's say I want to access the last bench. I want to access only bench. I want to access only the students. I want to access only what's tell me R. Are you getting my point? Yes. A part of this string I want to what's access here. Then let's see how can I do it. Or I want to access what's a specific characters here. Okay, as a part of the last bench. Let's see how can we do it. Madam? everyone who are going for water and all. Okay. It's 11:34, sir. You can just while the break of 10 minutes. Please stick to the timings. Do not go out of the thing. 11:44 or max 11:45 you be here, sir. You can avail the break.